Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Morning Minute. In today's episode, let's talk about boundaries. This is a topic that came up in my business this week personally for me, and I want to not only discuss what boundaries are and why they are so important, but I want to connect in the comments about how you approach boundaries in your own personal and professional life. Now, first, let me ask, do you have professional boundaries? I think that's one of the most important questions here. If you are listening but not yet a business owner, are you expected by your employer to be reachable for calls, emails, meetings, or work tasks when you are not scheduled or outside of business hours? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if people think I'm a robot, or maybe they don't respect me the way they do others in a corporate setting, but I have business hours just like any other professional. I am available to work on client tasks and take meetings Monday through Thursday, noon to 5 p.m. Now, this may seem like a mild schedule compared to some hustlers out there, but I have these boundaries in place for a reason. I am not only the sole proprietor in my firm and need that time to focus fully on my clients, but I am also a solo parent who homeschools. I'm just kind of like a jack of all trades over here. So work-life balance is really important to me. And honestly, that's why I built my business in the first place. When I left corporate America, I knew I needed something that could accommodate not only my professional desires and needing to be fulfilled and provide in that way, but also I have a life outside of work. For any entrepreneur, the most common struggle is setting boundaries and creating a work-life balance. It's the number one leader of stress outside of finances for new business owners. They are often afraid that if they hold strong to their boundaries or don't make themselves available at every beck and call, then their clients or customers will go elsewhere. Now, if that is the response of a potential or current client, then I say so be it. Go ahead and go. If they don't value you enough to have respect for your boundaries, then maybe they aren't the right client for you. It takes time to cultivate a loyal and dedicated client list, and it's okay if not every client is the client for you. Many of us tend to lose ourselves in our work. I know that I've struggled with being a workaholic in the past, especially when I succumbed to that corporate grind mentality. But ask yourself this: what's scarier, burnout or boundaries? Nothing good comes from running yourself into the ground. I am currently dealing with a myriad of health issues from years of constant stress and overwork. No one would show up to a bank at 9 o'clock at night and demand a bank teller to be there. No one fusses when their dog groomer has only so many appointments in a single day. So don't cheapen yourself by giving others unlimited access to you and your skills. What I will say, though, is when you are working, you do need to be focused. And when you are off, you need to be off. That has helped me so much. And as I have struggled with thyroid issues, brain fog and focus has been a challenge for me. One of the things that has really helped me is setting a timer. I take 30 minutes and I just put my head down and I buckle down, and then I take a little break. I get a drink, I fill up my coffee, I answer questions that my son has, and then I set the timer again and get back to work for another 30 minutes. And breaking it up in these little breaks has helped me so much. Now, if you are someone who struggles with attention or focus, especially now that we are no longer in the traditional corporate world, many of us are working remote from home these days, I have talked to so many self-employed people out there who have been loving walking pads, standing desks, ball chairs, just something that's a little bit out of the norm of the traditional office, desk, cubicle scenario. Because trust me, those are not cultivating creativity. So I highly suggest refreshing yourself during your downtime. Do something for you that you enjoy outside of work. Pick up a hobby, find an outlet, learn a new skill, read a book. During these little mini breaks, 5-10 minutes, every 30 minutes, I like to meditate. The sky's the limit when you establish positive boundaries. Let me know what you thought of today's Morning Minute in the comments below. And let's spark some discussion. Share what you do when you're not working. Also, what are some of your professional boundaries? Let me know. Let's chit chat.